Hello, I am Heather, aka Planner Mumsy. Join me for a 2023 planner update. Okay, y'all, so I thought I would pop on here and talk about my 2023 planner lineup and an update on how things are going. And then I will do a more in-depth video on my main planner that I'm using, which is my Sterling Ink Common Planner. But for this video, I thought I would go ahead and talk about all the things that I'm using for 2023 and how it's going so far. I had some plans coming into the end of the year, and I did do a planner system video. I've had a couple of tweaks, a little, I don't know, just basically I was kind of reaching a point where I thought, okay, I would do this, but then this isn't going to work. So here I am, just trying to process out what will work and try and do that in the bounds of things that I already have purchased instead of jumping on the whole purchase another planner train and then not use it. Don't want to go there. I purchased a Hobonichi Weeks, and usually I use my Hobonichi Weeks for an overview planner. And what does that mean? Basically for me, that means that I have this planner and can carry it around with me throughout the house. And I will actually show you what I mean by that. What I would do is, and this is the 2022 one that I had, I would plot out my weekly stuff, and I would like go through and plan everything that I needed to get done for the entire week. Then I would take this list and break it down into my B6. I made the decision because the Common Planner has so much in it, even though I'm not hauling that around with me, it's making it a little easier. So I'm feeling like right now I don't need to use the Hobonichi Weeks. And so that kind of brought me to the point of, all right, well then what am I going to do with it? And what I decided was for my husband, his business, I have to keep track of a number of things. Obviously, I have to keep track of invoices and money coming in, but I also need to keep track of all of the major purchases for the company that we can depreciate and all of those types of things. Any like cash receipts. I really can't think of everything right now, but there are a number of things that I need to track. And I was doing that last year in the Jaboon, and this was their B6 Slim. I can't show this to you because it's very, very private. But basically I was using this to track all of those things, and I thought, you know what? I mean, it is definitely, if you look at it from this direction, the Hobonichi Weeks is definitely smaller, but to be honest, for the things that I need to use it for, I really don't need something even as big as the B6 Slim. I think, honestly, the Hobonichi Weeks will be a perfect size for what I need, and I've already purchased it. I can use this for his business stuff. I did already use like the beginning, I believe. I put birthdays in here. That's totally fine. And I think I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with the monthlies because I don't really use the monthlies a whole lot in his business planner for tracking. Not really sure what I'm gonna do with that yet. Mostly I use the weekly pages and then the additional pages in the back. This will end up just being a business planner, and I think I have 3, possibly 4 Hobonichi Weeks covers, so I may possibly de-stash 1 or 2 of the covers just because I really don't think I need that many since I'm not using it as much. I'm probably not, gonna be rotating. We'll see. I'm not gonna jump on that train yet because I know that it's hard for me to get away from the Hobonichi Weeks. I don't know why. It's sort of a nostalgic thing that I struggle with. That's what I'm doing with the Hobonichi Weeks. I am continuing with my on-the-go planner. Super simple. Really don't put much in here other than take it with me, put appointments in the monthlies. Basically, I just use the monthlies and then I use the daily pages to jot down anything. So if there's doctor's appointments, if I need to put their address, if there's a specific time, all of that goes in here. And this always just comes with me, and I keep it simple. I don't have to decorate it. I pretty much didn't last year. I literally just jot appointments in here and make sure that they're in my main planner and in here, and I'm good to go. Super simple. Then this isn't really a planner. It's more of a journal. This is the A6 Hibino, and it's a day on 2 pages. Not going to share the insides of this with y'all. I'll talk about the fact that I use it, but this is essentially for me daily diary. And there's personal stuff that is gonna go in here that I'm just not gonna share, and that's just how it is. But yeah, it's a thick, chunky monkey. I am still getting used to the cover. I'm toying with having a cover made, but I bought this one, so I want to stick it out for at least a little while before I make that decision. I do like just having like an open book folio without a clasp. But this one is definitely on the small side for the Hibino, and you can see how it keeps trying to pull the top. And I mean, if I keep training it, or I put something on top of it, it lies flat for a little while, but then that ends up happening again. Cover wise, I'm not sure if I'm going to end up sticking with this one. I do like that it's kind of neutral and it sort of goes with whatever. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. So that's the A6 Hibino. Then I am using, and I actually need to purge some stuff from here, but this is kind of what I'm using to haul around the house. I am enjoying just having something that is a small form factor. And this one is rings. I don't generally use rings. I mostly use bound books. I do have a personal wide rings planner from Vanderspec that I have set up, but I'm not really using it for anything. It's kind of like a household overflow planner. I'm mostly using it for now and again jotting doctor's appointments, or it holds like all of my passwords and those types of things. Generally, I don't use ringed planners anymore, but I'm keeping that one in case I make that decision that I want to. I do have a Moterm ring planner that I need to sell, but I just haven't gotten around to that yet. This one houses like to-do lists and health tracker and food tracker. Basically, when I am sitting in my kitchen trying to process, okay, what am I making for food for the week? because I've had some serious like food sensitivity issues lately with my Graves' disease. I really need to be on top of that. And that is essentially why I purchased this one. I had thought about getting the A6 one, but they didn't have this color. And honestly, for what I'm using it for, and I don't need too many pages, this pocket is perfect. This is the Mulberry like lock pocket, Postman's lock pocket. You can find that on the Mulberry website. I'm not sure if they have that color anymore, but it's there. Okay, let's just quickly talk about journal-y type things. This one is my ongoing, it's more of a memory keeper, not so much a journal. And I do, let me see, I do have something I need to cover up in here. Basically, this is just a memory keeper. I have not used the beginning pages or the monthlies. I'm not sure if I'm going to use those. I honestly, because it's so light, I may just kind of go back and use them for additional memory keeping pages. Not really sure. I don't use this a ton. Just kind of like when I have the opportunity, so you can see like when I've dated it, it's been back in like June, July. I think it goes to like August or September. I do enjoy kind of keeping memories of certain things, and that is what this is for. Basically, I'm not gonna be, it's gonna take me a long time to fill this particular one up. That is my memory keeper. Then I have my Bible journal. And if you guys want me to do a more in-depth video of this and how I do my Bible study and all of those things, let me know. I certainly would be more than happy to do that for y'all. Here we are, and basically I started this particular book in September. I'm not sure when I purchased this. It seems like it was in the summer that they were released. These are undated. This is an Aura Estelle, and this is her A5 horizontal. Unfortunately, because I actually went to the website yesterday, these are not available. I really hope she's going to bring them back, because I think I'm only going to be able to make until about August with this book, and then I'm going to run out. And that's kind of a bummer. What I may do, because I don't think I'm going to end up using all of these pages, I think what I may do is go back, if she doesn't offer it again, I may go back and turn the middle pages into monthlies and do it that way. And then I can get more use out of it. We'll see. I really enjoy this one for my Bible. Really like this book because it is very simple. On these pages that are blank, essentially you can see it is just 2 entries that go horizontally on both sides of the paper. So what I've been doing, as you can see here, back in October, I would write the date, I'd write the scripture, and then I would just kind of do a quick reflection on my own personal thoughts on that scripture. And it just keeps it simple. I don't have to write a ton. It allows me to reflect without needing to fill a whole entire page. So this works really, really well for me. So I really do hope that she ends up bringing it back. This way I can purchase another one for next year, or really from this year, August. Finally, I have my Sterling Ink Common Planner. This is in a B6 size, and this is my main planner, and so far I am really, really enjoying it. I haven't done a whole lot as far as setting that stuff up, but I have been definitely enjoying just having the weekly spread on 2 pages. I don't like this weekly setup that I did for this week, but I really had to play with it and just kind of see, okay, what do I think is going to work? I'm more interested in maybe this one. It's getting closer. I kind of regret using some of these big stickers because I really do need that space. I definitely will not be using those once my February kit comes, no matter what she has. I'm going to keep these pages sticker minimal so I can write a lot more. As much as I do enjoy having the prettiness of it, I need the functionality of it on these 2 pages more than what I've allotted myself. So most of my sterling ink stickers will end up being in my monthlies and in my dailies in the back. I have found that my dailies, I have been able to kind of break up my days a little bit and have, I was just making sure I didn't have super sensitive information, not really, on these ones. So I've definitely, like, I didn't have loads to write, so I could put 2 days on 1 page for this. Really what I'm using this for is kind of a little bit of a log for pertinent things that I need to remember. So not super personal things, more pertinent, like I'm having issues with my iFit app. Let's see. One of our goats had quads, one was stillborn. Like this saying I need to order a new printer, and then the next day I actually did it. I had been researching it for a while and it came up on sale, so I just went ahead and ordered it. So basically these are just quick breakdowns of things that I can flip back into this book. If I'm like, okay, when did Coco have her babies? Instead of it being here in a weekly, it will be here in the daily just as a quick log. And what I may do is just kind of index some of the super important things so that I know exactly where to look when I'm trying to find this stuff. That, I think, is what is going to help me with just remembering some of the important things. And sometimes it's not necessarily going to be a huge, like, these pages aren't going to be like earth shattering. I wanted to jot things down, and like even down here, like I mentioned, Allie helping me find paper. And the biggest reason why I'm writing stuff like that is if I do a video on it later, I want to make sure that I'm giving her proper credit for helping me find certain things, because I do find when I'm doing my videos, I tend to forget who kind of helped me and guided me with some of that stuff. So that's why, like, I wrote, you know, that she helped me with that so that I would know to give her credit when I do a video for that type of thing. And I'll do the same thing, like if Robin from Talks from the Heart, like she's been helping me a ton with my YouTube channel, I'll just kind of write some of that stuff down. This way I can just remember and not be a cotton-headed ninny muggins when it comes to giving people credit for the stuff that they're helping me with. So that's basically what I'm doing for there. I definitely am planning on tweaking these pages, and I'm waiting for my February kit. It's supposed to come today or tomorrow. So I will do another video. We'll do a video, like a plan with me video together, And I do actually also need to process out my goals pages. I think I know what I'm gonna do, but I do want to process out with you guys so that you can see where my brain goes with that. And again, I think this will be a separate video because it's gonna take me a little while. And I decided I was gonna make this a vision board. That was my original goal. Then I decided to do something a little different because I do want to have my birthdays in here now, even though I already put them in my Hobonichi Weeks because I thought I was going to use that as an overview planner. I've decided I want to put the birthday stuff in here because this is the one that I'm going to every day, but I didn't want to use these for the birthdays. I decided to use these for my videos, and so I'm just basically listing out my YouTube videos that I'm putting on these pages. I will show you how I plan on processing this out, and I purchased some stuff from Sterling Ink to help me do that. So that will be another video in it of itself, but that is what is working for me right now so far in 2023. We're only like a week in, but so far so good. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I will see y'all next time. Like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff, and I will see you later. Bye.